Welcome back, Honda fans, ATV fans, dirt bike fans, everybody that likes watching this channel, everybody that's a subscriber. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. It helps me out a bunch. If you could please leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you haven't already. All those things help me out a whole bunch, so it would really help. Today, I want to talk about this beast. We just got done with the GNCC Big Buck Farm race. I did the amateur C class or C division and had an absolute blast. Didn't make the podium this time, but you know, my first time out would have been nice, but we will be going back again. But today we're talking about this. So, Tough Mudder from Chemical Guys. Apparently this stuff is supposed to be awesome for washing your four-wheelers, your mud trucks, your dirt bikes, your basically anything that gets muddy. So we are gonna see how much different it does than just the regular soap that I've been using. And this is definitely a muddy project to use it on. So hopefully everything goes well and we'll see how it goes. Stick around and watch the footage. Just in case it's of interest to you, I am using the Lowe's brand Greenworks electric pressure washer. Been very happy with this thing so far. I bought it about a year ago, used it quite a bit, and it's never let me down. It's not the strongest thing in the whole world, but it does what I need it to. Give you a once around on this thing before we start washing it. Look how thick that mud is. That's like several inches deep. All right. That's a lot of mud. A lot of mud. A lot of mud. That's basically all the way around. This thing is absolutely filthy. These stickers started peeling off today. I guess I'm gonna find out if there's a tear underneath that sticker when I get it off. I have a feeling there might be, but we'll find out. Looking pretty snazzy with all that mud on it. It's like a camo Honda. I think you have to pay extra for that nowadays. Super muddy! Look at all that mud! So, there was so much mud on here, it took about 25 minutes to get it all off. It would just seem like I was spraying and spraying to get layers and layers of chunks of mud off. It was a bit ridiculous, but it was a lot of fun. Watching all the mud chunks fall off, they just seemed to be endless amounts of mud. There was a pile of it underneath the four-wheeler by the time I was done. I had left the plug in the exhaust that keeps the water out of the muffler when you're cleaning it. Going on a quick ride to just get the water blown off the engine and make sure everything starts up is a good idea. Don't forget to put the plug back in the muffler so that you don't get any water or foam into the exhaust. If you happen to have a funnel, it'll stop from making a mess. Obviously, I made a complete mess. Stuff does smell pretty good. Go ahead and assemble your foam gun back together and get ready to put it on your pressure washer. Make sure everything's tight. Check your knob on the top. Make sure that you have your water to foam ratio. I always go with it at max. So in this second step, what we're really doing is going to get all the grime and mud off of the bike. In the first pressure washing, we just got the big chunks so that we can get down to the plastic and the metal to actually get it clean. This is going to go on for a little while to get it all good and covered. There's the dog photo bombing. But you want to get it all covered and then let it soak for a few minutes.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of...
Now that the bike's had time to soak, and the soap do its magic to loosen up and break down all that mud and grime. Go over it with a soft sponge on all the plastic, and then this sponge has a scrubber side. We'll use that scrubber side on the undersides of the plastic and any place there's metal on the engine or the Nerf bars, the wheels. I also, not captured in the video, went back with a wheel and tire brush and went over the wheels themselves and the tires to try to get all that mud off so it doesn't stain the tires. If you ever see tires that look like you can't ever get the mud off, they've been stained.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, held tight up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back.
Once we've went through and scrubbed everything down, I go back and hit it with another layer of soap just to loosen up and finish off anything that we might have missed by hand. We'll hit it with the pressure washer and rinse it really good once we're done with this. So we'll just let it do its magic. All right, now you see we're going to pressure wash it with just pure water and clean it down. Spend a lot of time rinsing. Make sure you get all the soap so there's no residue left off. I'm really impressed with how well this soap did. It stuck well. It didn't run off the bike when we were letting it soak. It did a good job of cleaning up the tires and all the plastics. We'll definitely be using it again. I was really happy with how well it rinsed off the bike and it didn't seem to leave residue. We made sure to spend the time that it needed to get it all cleaned, and it really shows. Hopefully we'll have an easier time cleaning the bike next time. The manufacturer claims that using this soap makes it easier to clean your mud vehicles. So we'll test that and see how it goes. But for now, I'm definitely really happy. It's worked way better than the typical car soaps or dish soaps that we've tried. And it foams very well, stays stuck. And it's not that much more expensive than any of the other stuff that we've used.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour. Take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder. Work until you're prouder. And f*** all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen.